What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Triggerbird, that shit do. What's up with the people? What's up with the people? Hold on. Hold on. Let the people come in, man. Where the people's at? Cause on Bird, they been on bullshit. They been on me in my inbox all about this video that's been going viral. But it's like, bro, you niggas be need someone to tell y'all when y'all wrong, cuz, and that's wrong. Like, I just feel like since that video I dropped, I've been seeing everybody with the same rebuttal. Everybody blaming it on each other. Everybody pointing fingers, right? Whatever it means. I'm gonna show you. Everybody pointing a finger, but it's like, I blame, like they say Flacco and them, but I blame the LA podcasters, bro. What's up, bro?
On September 19, 2021, at 11 p.m., officers were called to Gate 28 for Spirit Airlines.
Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? What's the word? What's the word? I'm waiting for the people to come in here, man. Nah, they know what the fuck they doing. Everybody trying to back out of what they did and what they said because they trying to use, man, it's just on the internet, so we just know. That's you niggas' problem now, bro. But the biggest problem now is you got LA niggas, and no, fuck LA. You got podcasters, and that goes for me and everybody else too that's in this platform. You got podcasters that's in these platform space that say they real niggas and they trying to make it out of the hood and they came from the hood and this and that and they just trying to be for the community and this and that, but yet you would see something like you would see some shit like Hoover, or you would see some shit like retaliation and we killed this dude, right? That's all you see. But how the fuck is you dudes pushing this type of narrative when y'all seeing these square people that ain't from nowhere? These people ain't even from California. Y'all niggas know the perimeters. Y'all niggas know the areas. Y'all niggas know the streets. Y'all niggas know the game. So when y'all see that, y'all be talking about some, oh, well, everybody doing it, and it's just something that people do, you can't take it serious. I didn't take it serious. Listen, I did not take it serious. What's up, Hog? What's up, FD? What's up, Hoggy? You know what I'm saying? But look, yeah, they dropped this. This what I'm saying, though. This what I'm saying, right? I'm not the one mad. You feel me? I've asked the question, why is my community being targeted and looked at as doing something that nobody knows we done? That's it. Y'all can say, oh, he mad, oh, he on the rant. I'm not on the motherfucking rant. I'm just asking the question. I'm having a conversation. It's just that I'm not big enough in the platform space for people to even say that, because if I start talking, a lot of this shit wouldn't even come about, because the common sense in me would let me tell you how much common sense I got. This how much common sense I got, how much fast I think, right? Now, say for instance that the people that died that got shot, right? They say that there was retaliation. They say they got killed. The people got shot. The shooting Hoovers, right? They didn't get killed for sure, and we don't know if they're from Hoover, right? What if your family sit in a car for Halloween and the kids that walked around the street trick or treat, right? And you sat in the car waiting for the little kids up in age to trick or treat, and you got shot in the car. Now, this is a victim of crime. You can get victim of crime for getting shot, right? Am I lying? I'm dying. You know, right? Now, you get victim of crime for them sitting in the car. How do it feel to know you ain't from Hoover, you don't have nothing to do with nothing, you sit in the car, you get shot, but the media and these motherfucking street niggas who saying they street niggas saying, oh, he got shot because Hoover is retaliation. How? Let the people get that money. Listen, they don't even gangbang. They wasn't even from Hoover. So you mean to tell me these people that got shot for a mistaken identity can't get their money because y'all on the internet talking and y'all know better, that's crazy to me, bro. And then y'all talking about homeless and we complain. Man, we can't do nothing. We can't even go outside. We can't even go to the gas station. We can't even play with our kids. We can't go to the store because y'all said we did something, and now we got the police on us. We got enemies on us. We already got all the shit that's been going on. They didn't put the main shit on us. They didn't put this shit on us. They didn't put we got Ricos. And then they trying to tie with this boy's son. Why you trying to talk Big U's son when his daddy in the feds for Rico? And our homies got Rico. Don't try to get us tied up to that nigga. We don't know nothing about that nigga. That nigga jumped out comfortable. Do you think Big U's son gonna jump out comfortable in the hoopers? Fuck no. He's not jumping out in no hoopers. And they trying to say, oh, well, you said Big. I didn't say nothing about criminating with Big Sad. I made a reference basically speaking that where Big Sad shot his video at, it proves that that's a neutral spot for dudes in LA who's part of the culture. And when they say that we can't get along, we can't find peace, and how? Because that's a place right there to where dudes from different walks of life have came right there and ate. They had one goal, one plan. The stay down and the go home. Make it home. That's it. So this show in LA, this is a place where he died, was a place where people practice unity. Like, even if you can't, like even if you've never been around different gang members, right? Never been around different dudes, different street dudes. And then you begin to be in the ism life, right? You be on some ism, right? You get in the ism life. You begin to meet other dudes because they're not on that. They on some money shit. They trying to get it and go home, make it to their family, or whatever the fuck they got going, but they ain't trying to fuck with that. So this is a place where the mutual ground so where people can come and just be themselves and be who they is besides the gang them. They just made up a whole nother name, a whole nother alias, all that shit, bro. Just to be right there. So that's what I'm saying, like, for him to be there, he has to find some comfort there. He not just standing there in the hoopers waiting for, what, he was standing there waiting for one of us over there, and we ain't over there? Like, that don't make sense, bro. But this shit is really hurting our community more than it's hurting our homies. Because our homies, a lot of them in jail, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, that know what's going on, but you got people over there that get falsely identified, and people just want to be retaliated, and they want to just have a hat. And this dude is not nobody. Why you think Bray's sitting in jail? Bray's sitting in jail for this simple reason. Something probably happened in a situation, the Hoovers, and he just wanted to be a nigga and went over there and shot somebody that didn't gangbang. Killed the two. He didn't went to jail twice for innocent people. When he was younger, that nigga was a smoker on Broadway, and the situation now was a nigga that wasn't from the set. So you gonna be a Braves out here. They trying to make niggas like Braves. And this is why Braves go so viral, because people respect that nigga for sitting in jail all his life for killing innocent people. On Hova. But that nigga in jail for people who family who got victim of crime. They got victim of crime checks. You in jail for the people who family got victim of crime checks. This is what we trying to prevent, bro. If we trying to prevent further bullshit out here, it starts with the media, bro. The media is the new rap. Don't nobody rap no more, bro. They say in the top 100 right now, top 100 billboard, ain't no rapper in the number four, I think at 40, and it says 1990. Don't nobody want to listen to no fucking rap, bro, no more. Because every time you do rap and you tell the truth, you going to jail. And if you get on there lying, people don't fuck with you. So it's like, come on, bro. Like, nobody listen to it. Like, we're the podcast is. I never thought that I could come into this space. I never expected to come into this space and get accepted. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I appreciate all the people that really fuck with me, bro. I know they do their research. Who is that nigga? Whoever it is. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, I'm me. You know what I'm saying? So I respect the fact that the influence that I got in my community, and I'm able to help people, right? Because I want to show someone like me, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't got to get kicked in the ass and booted and beat up to be on a podcast. I ain't got to say nothing wrong. You come up here too, and you come talk about your life and commentate on the things that you feel like wrong in our community or on the social media space, right? And the dudes that got control of the social media space is the gangbangers, because these people, they sit in front of us in a room, and they want our perspective so they don't be wrong, right? They don't want to be wrong. They don't want to be sitting in front of a gang of gangbangers talking about street shit and they're wrong. So they're looking for some confirmation. This is where street niggas should take over and have these conversations. Like, Bro, that's misleading. And for instance, they got on See No Jumper, they was on Flacco about what the shit he said with Treyway and that dude from Main Street, right? In that whole little segment, right? They got on him, right? The minute he got on there and said something about Hoover, they should have blitzed him. I guarantee you right now, Whack 100 and them telling that nigga, I told your ass, you gonna get your ass in trouble, keep talking to me. And look what you started. I bet they like, look what you just fucking started, Flacco. You got the Hoovers talking, you got Gumby, this nigga Triggerbird speaking. I bet you he mad, they like, look, you feel me? I see some shit with Wax said the shit. I only looked at it because I wanted to see now, maybe, and what made me fed up was all the titles, the misleading titles, bro. And it's like, damn, we still mourning the shit from Trade Day. We still mourning Chipmunk. We still mourning the little homie AJ, Loco. We still mourning Africa and everybody that's been shot. We're still mourning all our people that's been going in our community for this Rico shit. We're mourning so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much that we go through. Listen, I want to say something too. One of my homies that's a legend in this shit, right? He just died, but he just killed one of my homies' mamas, right? So this was a big thing for our community. One of my homies in the community had just took one of my homies' mom's life, right? On Hoover. So this is gonna be a big story when it breaks. We just haven't, you know, the homie, he told me he want to give me details about it. I'd love to get him on here to talk about the story, because once it breaks and they find out who it is, it's gonna be big. I know this, right? The storyline behind this person, but it's just like we go through so much within each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to figure shit out, like trying to get it right with the homies out there, so we're not at this point of the state. And it's like dudes are throwing a rock but hiding their hand. They don't want to say fuck them Hoover niggas. They not trying to say, oh, them niggas tough, but they trying to do this and get us out the way because they're tired of hearing us consistently on the media. Whether we have, listen, this is what they don't understand. Whether we have a way right now or not, they gotta keep hearing us, because we never made our way in like that. Yeah, we had Jap. Yeah, we had Milk, but y'all stagnated the homies so much on these platforms to where they couldn't have a voice and become bigger. Yeah, Milk, but then y'all say Milk white boy, he not a real nigga, but Milk from Hoover. So it don't matter whether he's white or not. He should have a chance to be on these different podcasts and platforms as well as everybody else. Whether just that, not the bash niggas, they should be trying to get his opinion like they get Charleston White opinion. Damn homies, why not? He have I'm speaking of this ain't even about Milk. This is just about homies that's already in this space that niggas don't come together and fuck with. They pick and choose. So my thing is, I'm not gonna let niggas pick and choose with my hood, bro, and pick and choose with my family future, or pick and choose with my little cousins or the people that come from my community, or my little brothers and shit that I love over there in that community, because Hoover, they deserve a fighting chance too, and they don't deserve a chance after y'all said we did something, incriminated us, and they all in jail for it, and you looking at how much work they put into something, and then they fighting the case, and y'all want to talk about them, or they dead, and now all of a sudden they getting the buzz. Like, nah, fuck all that. Flacco said some shit on there like, and again, it's not about Flacco, but Flacco said some shit like, he did schedule an interview with Trey, okay, you scheduled an interview with Trey, right? My problem with that is, why didn't you schedule the interview with Trey before you dropped the content about him being negative? Nigga, he would have been in jail before he hit the interview. What you talking about? He would have been in jail before he hit the interview. Now that you talking about him, put him up there. You said you scheduled him, put him up there now. It don't matter what he said about you. Every action is a reaction. You feel me? Put him up there. Let the people hear his music. That's all y'all really gotta do, is let my people come up there and showcase their talents, bro. Let them present themselves and showcase who they is. Stop telling them who the fuck they is. Y'all been telling us we this, we that, but y'all see, everything they say we is, they is. They say that we gay, we find out all these niggas do gay shit. The niggas that be gay in our shit, we give them boots and kicks in the ass because we know that we can't do that. We don't got no shit called Huster Princess. We don't got shit like that, like Baldy and all these other motherfucking people, these gay people growing. We don't got that, cuz. On Hoover, we got Lokes over there. You get booted in your ass. Yeah, niggas got a little sexual weird shit, whatever they got within each other, that's them. But we don't have nobody jumping out in transmission form like that, talking about Hoover. That's out. We don't got that, bro. So our community is real strict. So I'm when I see, hey, shout out to the Lowe's, Jehovah. Shout out to the Lowe's. I'm hoping, hey, free the Lowe's, nigga, and free the bitch. Tell them free the Lowe's, nigga, and free the bitch, nigga. After y'all free the Lowe's, nigga, free the bitch. Stop holding on to these hoes. Free the bitch too. On Verb. Hey, but nah, bro, look, my whole thing is this though. They use Hoover for clickbait to bash us, right? But y'all not gonna pull us up on y'all platforms and give us an opportunity to bash ourselves. Sometimes you gotta give a nigga enough rope to break their neck. They not even gonna give us no rope because they know the rope that we get, we might make another rope. And we might add on the stitches for somebody else, right? I may not be shit. I may not be the greatest rapper. I may not be the greatest this and that, right? But my integrity's intact. I ain't getting nothing in the game. I ain't old no niggas. Ain't nobody kick me in the ass, DP, fuck me up, talked about whooping me, none of that other weird shit, right? I respect all my homies, young, big, little, I don't give a fuck who you is. I give you enough respect so when you disrespect me, it's not hard to say what you do to God. I'm one of them niggas, if you do something wrong to me, homie, like, bro, what you do to bro? Hover. I'm not the perfect though. I fuck up too. I fuck up a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck up with them. I'm getting my homie trouble, but I'm saying I have attitude problems and things about myself that ain't perfect. That my homies understand that, right? And I understand them. But it's not a point to where I'm getting to niggas and something happens to me like, oh man, that nigga deserved it. And I'm like, man, hold on, bro. Somebody gonna wanna ask like, oh, that don't sound like because the integrity, bro, that a nigga carry, you feel me? I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna misrepresent my homies I'm under. I'm not gonna do nothing that misrepresent my brothers that came in this shit with me. You know what I'm saying? My lows that I still do this shit for. It'd be different, cuz, like a nigga, so a nigga not in this motherfucker to try to like be better than nobody. I'm not in here to challenge no fights and this and that. We can get down, but I'm not here to say, I fought this nigga and you fought that. I'm not here to go back and forth to fight stories. Cause all they gotta do is say that nigga's a buster, I was in jail with him, I beat him up. I've been going viral, I've been on the internet, they would have been on here talking. With this internet shit, somebody would have been on here and said something negative about me, bro. I've been in jail 12 years. It ain't hard to say, fuck that nigga. I just keep getting a lot of jail niggas like, oh, bro, keep doing your shit. All these niggas I've been on level 4 prisons with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we either, if you a real nigga, we gonna have that line of communication to where you can say, I remember that nigga. Hey, what's up, bro? I'll never forget you. If you a bullshit nigga, I only remember you getting whooped and beat off the yard. So half them I don't even remember until they come trying to resave their stories and shit. And I'm like, I remember, cuz, he did tap out. But I said it to say, like, the dudes that's on here, when we got dudes that's good examples, right? And not saying we good examples for gangbanging, because reason why we on here is to create another platform and space so we don't have to do this, bro. Like, everybody keep making it seem like, oh, but y'all niggas gangbang, but nigga, if we got a chance and y'all for the people and y'all see that I can capture my community, I can capture my people, why not vote for me? Why not push for me? Say, you know what? I want to see that nigga help his folks. I want to see what he do if he was to bring his people along. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas not gonna do that. Niggas got every reason in the world of, y'all just mad and ain't nobody mad, bro. How the fuck can we live and be something if y'all keep saying them? Fuck, you mean to tell me you can get up right now and do something and I supposed to step across the chin because y'all said it's us, and now I gotta put myself in my life in risk every day just because somebody think that's gonna be that anyway. But my thing is, if I got a voice on here and I can correct the titles of people saying saying it's us, come on, bro. It's only being looked at like us because you niggas are saying it. There's no lead. There's no victim. I mean, there's no suspect that's press caught. He didn't die he didn't die in the set. He didn't die in the motherfucking nowhere in the hoopers, bro. The presence of our hood, so that's something that the people gotta fix. And I say that because the street niggas, they gotta fix that, cuz. Nah, hey, that nigga burnt out. He at the house right now. He at the house right now. He be tripping. He be up right now, tripping. He knows it. Cause every time he see a camera, every time my son see a camera, bro, he gotta do this. Every time he see a camera, he gotta. My son knows it as hell, bro. He don't even care though. He like, nigga, he could be asleep going. That nigga all in the camera, bro. But real shit, right? This like the people that's on here, bro. It's not me saying no shit like that. Everybody on here, and it's not the people that's watching. The podcasters on here think that y'all have the power. They think y'all have the power because y'all the one who watching it. That's not true, bro. They have the power to create positive and informative, attractive content to make people watch. You have to create that. I said something and Rick Rock, I don't know if you piggyback, but one thing about me, people watch my shit, and a lot of people like, they try to like piggyback off my shit, right? A lot of people try to pick off my shit, right? But I said this a few days ago, and he said it yesterday. I said, every gangbanger pocket, they do this shit to keep me out. And it's not about him, it might be a coincidence, but I said a lot of people take my ideas to try to keep me out, bro. I hope I'll be hearing it, because that's why I don't say shit a lot. I'd rather just make it happen, right? But I said, though, all the podcasts in LA should come together in one room amongst every group and area and be able to have a conversation in politics without a white man, without another nigga, without that. Each other. If I'm from here, you from there, I should be able to come here and not bring my homies, and you should be able to come here and not bring your homies. You should be able to come here and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to be all be niggas from each other's hood. And if something happens to one of us, bro, we all niggas, we know that's gonna spark. Because we all voices that's doing something better for the community, cuz. So, it's like, come on, bro, it's like, it gotta be some balance with you niggas. Y'all think that it's clickbait and they do it for, man, fuck all that. They only do it because y'all niggas doing it. Y'all said it, bro. Y'all are the ones who going on here saying, well, they said it, well, I said it. No, fuck all. Listen, bro. When I got on here, I went viral a few days ago because I hate keep going online seeing Hoover. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm outside, so of course it's gonna bother me. If I gotta go through my hood and police own me on some weird, and it's just hot, and it's like, come on, bro, that gotta be bothering for me, bro, to feel like every time I look online, Hoover, then I'm looking, and I'm like, well, which one of my homies got? Cause I'm like, damn, like, which one of the homies got him? Like, that's, you feel me? Like, if he's right there, I wonder what. That's not the case. It's you guys. I think gotta go white. It's you guys. It's you gentlemen. On the dead homies on here like just doing that shit. So my whole thing is though, you gotta be on the street niggas to be like, look, bro, there should be some type of street Bible or street handbook or YouTube Bible. YouTube that nigga Whack 100 Whack 100 wrote a Bible about young niggas, right? Whack 100 should have wrote about, they gonna take this from me too, me and him were talking about this shit. I know they gonna steal this one. They always steal everything. They gonna say, Triggerbird said this, bro. They gonna say, Triggerbird the first one said this, right? Whack 100 wrote a Bible about young niggas saying it's okay to tell, if you go to jail in 72 hours, if a nigga don't come get you, it's okay to turn him in, this, that, right? All this shit, right? But I'm saying, that shit, that's okay, that's fine, right? Where he would have went viral at and where he would have touched more people than real people is if he would have made a Bible of street niggas transitioning to the YouTube life. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit that like button, y'all hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, like, we see so many times street niggas, right? They come from this lifestyle and they try to bound over it. Like, I'm either gonna be a rapper, podcaster. You know, I didn't ask to be a podcaster, then wake up one morning and definitely didn't say I was gonna do it. I really don't even like speaking because I feel like a lot of motherfuckers don't even know how to talk, right? I mean, their receptors is fucked up. And I'm kind of articulate, and sometimes I get right to the point, and people try to cut me off. That's why I like talking to the camera, because people can, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can kind of go along with me. But sometimes in conversation, I get right to the problem and point, and people off top, they a light go off in their head, and they try to piggyback off me. I don't like that. Just shut the fuck up till I'm done. Because you didn't even think like this until I start talking. Dead homie. That's how they do me, bro. Just, if y'all look at all my shit, y'all gonna see. That's how they do it, they piggyback. So, I said to say that, if Whack 100 if Whack 100 would have had a Bible to the street niggas, right? Not to the young niggas that's saying tell, a Bible to the street niggas that's transitioning from street to YouTube. Let me tell you how to conduct yourself. When you're in front of people here square, understand challenge movements. I've been in jail, so I know the nigga challenging me. I know every time I talk, you gotta keep butting in. You trying to challenge me, cuz. What's up? I like, what's up, bro? Like, I can read that. I'm not even finna go into it, because I know, you know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do is, sometimes I might let you talk first. I might let you talk first and then come back and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk after this nigga, because he got a problem, always wanna cut a nigga off or wanna sound over a nigga. So, it's certain things, or the conduct, or, you know what I'm saying, know how to read a room, or when you own there, the mistitling, or, you feel me, the self inflicted titles that can put you in jail. Certain things you say, like if you teach a motherfucker who trying to not be a rapper, a drug dealer, a pimp, and the same shit that everybody is, how to transition to be what you mastered, you would have been more successful. If Wack would have done that. Now, he didn't do it. And we got niggas from YouTube on here, right? And we see that we transition to that space. I want to know, how can we come together and do that, bro? If we can't come with some type of like handbook, right? If we can't come with some type of handbook and let our people know, how can we how can we like maneuver through this internet space, right? I feel like the internet would be better. You don't hear people saying that I have to copy this, or they said that it's AI and it's no. Whenever someone do that to our community and turn it down and we all black, we supposed to join up together and get on their ass. All comments, all our people supposed to have our videos up, like, man, go destroy this outlet, that this platform that's on there on some bullshit that's making my people look bad, that's making my people looking representative. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, and all my partners that's with me, that come from this YouTube space, who just like me, who trying to make it out, who want to see me make it, nigga on Hoover, them the motherfuckers get on their ass with me. And then both of our followers will go over to this platform, and he'll get ate out. Like, look, bro, ain't no homo, you know what I'm saying? But they be only, look, bro, Hoover, don't do that. Ooh, hey, look, hey, cuz, don't do it. Hey, look, blood, don't do that. Hey, look, hey, hood. If we always on the same note, but niggas ain't doing that, bro. Hoover. And I hate how everybody keep on preaching. Like, I ain't the type of nigga that wouldn't go on no platform with no enemy. I'm just not going up there to be talking about no gang shit. I'm not going up there to speaking about no better yous and better eyes, none of that shit, bro. If you a positive individual and you a real nigga and I know you, and we can come down, you know what I'm saying? Like my nigga like Scrooge and shit, but I can sit down with Scrooge, and it's a few niggas, you feel me? T-Rock, 40, if he was still alive, my nigga Tony Toronto, certain dudes, you know what I'm saying, I could sit down with. I'm not even saying that I can't sit down with dudes, but to this day, I only can sit down with dudes that I previously met, because I know their reality. I know that even in hard times, they never changed up. Dead homies. So, you know, it's just up to our people, bro. I don't want to hear nobody on here no more with our homies like acting like these people for us. They not, bro. No hope. They not pushing what we pushing. They don't care. We see what it is, bro. And I'm seeing how the Mexicans got on there, and the Mexicans dropped some content, right? And when the Mexicans drop that content, the Mexicans basically, whether, and this is what I'm saying, let's take it back. I'm not saying the Mexicans did it. I'm not saying the Southerners did it. I'm not saying the essays was involved. Hit that like button, hit that like and that subscribe button, I'll hold it. Hit that subscribe button. I'm not saying they did that at all, right? But at the end of the day, if a Mexican come up there reporting some shit like that, and he's blankly saying that his people, and he came out his mouth and said it, y'all should be making reports about that, not about my homies. There's no Hoover came out and said that. There's no Hoover been apprehended. There's no Hoover in jail for it. There's no Hoover subliminal. So it would seem only right for y'all to be on the Mexicans. And all the blacks should have been mad. All the blacks should have been mad about that shit. Whether it was true or not, they should have had a problem, bro. To where we have all these black brothers that can go somewhere in LA and come together and be one. And you got an essay coming out saying that another essay harmed where we call a neutral grounds of peace. That's crazy to me. That's what my mind be like, y'all retarded or something, bro. Like y'all like the people are stupid. And I'm not talking about no one here. I'm just saying like that gotta be the slowest shit in my mind. Like, and then when I posted, they say I'm talking about the Mexicans. How I snitch on the Mexicans by saying my homies ain't got shit to do with it. Leave Hoover out y'all misleading titles. Answer who's been caught. Answer where he died at. This Mexican saying that they killed him because he knocked out all these dudes and that, and he's saying that this is what his Mexican partner saying. But y'all scared to say something to them, and y'all saying, oh, that nigga, oh, you telling on the Mexicans. I'm telling on the Mexicans. Oh, wow. Y'all just scared of the essays. And I hope this is not no problem with the essays. I'm not trying to create one, because Hoover don't beef for Mexicans besides Southfield, so I have no reason to have no ill will towards Mexicans. The Southsiders, you know, shout out to the Southsiders. My thing is, though, for people to put a narrative on Hoover and create this false narrative, and these gangbangers from LA, listen, this how it's supposed to work. This how the podcast in LA supposed to work. The LA podcast in LA supposed to work like this. Hebrew, what's up, bro? That shit do. Hey, the homie Gorilla Hebrew in this motherfucker. Go like, subscribe to the homie shit too. I'm hoping he be saying some shit. I'm hoping, nigga. Go subscribe to the homie. Hey, real shit, bro. Hey, like this real shit, right? This is how LA podcast is supposed to work. All you niggas is saying that y'all niggas is trying to help the community and do something better, but ain't none of you niggas ever came together in one room and switched it off every week or every month and talked about how you can do something in your, hey man, yeah, you know what I'm saying, or no game, like there's, all y'all beefing and getting into it because, oh, you wasn't no real nigga, or you wasn't no real nigga, or you wasn't a nigga. They all beefing about who wasn't real and who can't sit down and make nothing better. But then all you niggas is taking these titles and y'all misleading the people to steady being violence, and y'all go, oh man, there's some more violence in LA. No, your bitch ass posted it. Your bitch ass posted it. Your bitch ass went on there and said there's more violence kicking up because the Hoovers, and now why you think people tripping? Because your ass keep on kicking it up. Instead of you saying, you know what? I would like to sit down with the Hoovers, and I would like to sit down with a simple person over here, and I would like to try to like create a space to where we all can understand why is this narrative been put out there? Why do people do that? We part of the street life, so the street life, the podcasters should be the voice to the street people. And the street people, I mean, and the podcasters should be also a middleman to the YouTubers. So the YouTubers that don't know what's going on, they street niggas, but they not gangbangers, right? They should be the communication with, say for instance, if I got a big platform, Young and Hefe, Munchie B, Gun B, Gorilla Hebrew, right? 6-7, right? When we see something fucked up in our community, that's on there, we supposed to be like, hey, look, that ain't right, bro, because we can talk to them because we is the voice for our people. Don't do that, cuz. And we supposed, and if they disagree, all the gangbangers from every podcast should come together and talk. And if drop that shit on your podcast, bro, that ain't right. I don't give a fuck who you work for. That ain't right. If they said it ain't right, right, wrong is wrong. And we all supposed to stick together to come against these white people before they be trying to crack codes and say, look, bro, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit, cuz. That's what it's supposed to be. But niggas don't think like that, cuz. They not out here thinking like that. They on some bullshit. They on some, well, he dropped the title. I dropped the title too. What? When you see that title wrong, supposed to be like, hey, look, bro, hey, take that shit down, homie. Supposed to hit your other podcast, boy. Hey, go get on this page right here. Get on their head. And then you supposed to go live. Tell all my people that's in here, 23 people, hey, y'all go to this page and flood. They go chew their ass out. Get on their head, nigga. Stop playing with us on the dead homie. You got it to where we can't even be who we need to be, even if we wanted to, because y'all keep lying. They don't care if it's true or not. We're not running from nothing. We don't give a fuck about nothing. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like something got to be like, nah, nigga, don't do that. And if they ain't got a voice because they not big enough, I got a voice. And if you keep playing, I'm going to bring one of them rapper niggas up here to speak for their community, to talk about your ass. Stop playing. And everybody got to be on one record. Like that's not right. So when they come asking them over there, they should be like, nah, that ain't right. They get on this platform, that ain't right. We all on one accord. Because the only thing we all got in common is we all podcasting, trying to get out of that street life. So since you're trying to get out of the street life, you should be the ears to the street, and you should be controlling what the square people trying to create on this, bro. Because if y'all look, right, a lot of shit happening in the street is based on these niggas on the internet, and it's square niggas. But you can't have the mentality, oh, I'm just going, they already on there fucking, no, you gotta have it, nigga, I'm on there too, and I got a voice, and I'm gonna get at my partners that got a voice. And if I got 1,400, 3,000 people look at me, and he got 50,000 people on him, and he got 10,000 people on him, and he got all these people on him, on the dead homies, bro. Niggas will stop making content because it's not gonna get no views. They own you. Only time you get views is for us to chew you out. And that shit goes so long to where you become uncredible. Don't nobody want to be uncredible in this space. So they're gonna stop doing that shit. But all y'all keep on recycling the title saying, well, it's the title and it gets clickbait and it's AI and if it's AI, then why I got 12 different screenshots of all the people that did it. And I can go back right now and I got 7 people that changed it. They keep on trying to, I'm not in direct this to no specific person, bro. My message was none to nobody specific. I was not talking to nobody. This is fat nigga that's hating on Ant. That was talking about that I was talking about nobody specifically. When I showed the screenshots so people don't think that I'm just on here popping. I'm telling you what bothered me and what I seen. And when I seen it, I screenshot it, of course. Dead homies, I'm gonna screenshot it. Because I don't, now when I go, everybody didn't change their title. And if I didn't go back and do that, people shit wouldn't have been changed. And I'm just saying though, that was misleading information with people. And even though you piggyback or not, I'm saying though, this wasn't for no specific person. This is for LA podcasters because that's been on everybody's shit. The thing will fuck me up is it's the same title. Triple shooting in the Hoover. Big U son, retaliation. That's all I was saying. If y'all look at it, it says just that. It's all, everybody's shit was in the same format. And I'm like, damn, like, how is it in the same format? Whether how y'all say it, retaliation mean we did it for Big U in the Hoover. Oh, that's saying that we did that to him. I had to put it together fast. Like, oh, okay. But I'm wondering why other people on these platforms is not bringing this to awareness because we just was on Flacco about this shit with Treyway. So for y'all to come back and do it again to us, it's a slap in the face, bro. It's like Treyway just went viral for someone doing the same thing to him and not giving him an opportunity because if this boy loses life, they're gonna be talking about another Hoover, right? He's gonna be viral. But instead of getting this nigga out of his lifestyle, bro, and he really had time, the little nigga good. Like I love that little nigga. Like the little nigga, he's good. I'm talking about like a person, enjoyable person to be around, on Hoover, good personality, good spirit. He may not have the best attitude when it comes to game banging because he from Hoover, bro. And he's the type of nigga like, he from Hoover. He gonna go on Hoover, bro, before that. But if you meet him, the little nigga got good personality, good energy, good vibe on Hoover. I never seen a bad, weird day with him. You can see him, he didn't smile. None of that. So, talking about Treyway 7, though. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Treyway. Treyway 6 says that's my boy, too. Hoover. Treyway 7, specifically. I'm speaking about right now, he have an opportunity to where they doing all this, making up names for him, but he letting him have a chance in life. He's a kid. And he can make the way for Treyway 6 getting out. Treyway 6 leads the way for him. See, y'all can say what y'all want, but one thing y'all can't say about us is that we don't open platforms and we don't help our homies out. My platform, Gumby went viral on my YouTube, on my Instagram with Vaughn, that helped me out. You know what I'm saying? And when I said something, I had something to say, after, I guess that caught traction to where people, okay, they knew my, so everything has, like, one thing about us, we pull each other up, bro. Under the groove, it's supposed to go by a nigga, like, all our homies trying to build each other up, bro. Hoover. You see how T-Real went got smacked? You know what I'm saying? Like, we keep seeing example of us pulling each other up because we know y'all niggas don't fuck with us, bro. We know that. We know that. You know, I fuck with Treyway, but it's like he's a groovy little nigga, bro, as a person. And right now, he could be opening doors for so many people. You know, Treyway 6 did it already for him. And Treyway 7 do it. But y'all want to make him like this type of prime menace, this type of worst person, or whatever's going on because y'all personal satisfaction. My thing is, if y'all took that same energy and put him on these platforms and made him become something, he wouldn't have to throw his life away and become a story that y'all keep telling, and y'all wouldn't have to have misleading titles. That type of shit. You feel me? I know that it's clickbait. I know I don't give a fuck about it. But clickbait is different from incriminating. We gotta understand and we gotta see the difference. There's a difference between incriminating and it's different between what they call titling or all that. That shit don't mean shit, bro. We don't care about that. But like at the end of the day, we don't care about the truth, or not. We're talking about being incriminated for things that's not been proven. That's not right. You ever say, oh, this is the title, and it's clickbait. Clickbait is not saying that a group in the community does something like taking a life. Bro, that's the worst thing you could do, bro, in committing sin. It's taking a life, bro. So just to put a magnifying glass on my community as taking something serious as that's important to me and that bothers me, bro. You know, if my homie's been apprehended for it, we don't give a fuck. Like it is what it is, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. I'm hoping, nigga, we gonna stay down for it. I'm hoping, you know, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But the dudes who don't do it, that ain't from the streets. The ones that do it, the ones that do it that ain't from the streets, right? They supposed to be chewed out by the ones who have made it out of the streets that become podcasters. Because you gotta understand, we allow dudes to come on these platforms and speak for us. Like, people might not like what Gumby say, he got his own story, he's his own person. But when it comes to certain things, he have his truth. People may not like everything I say. I got my own person. I got flaws too, bro. I hope I have a lot of flaws, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to mental health and shit like that, I'm not crazy, no weird than another nigga like that. But I have my own time where I don't want to be bothering motherfuckers, and you know what I'm saying? I'm an Aries. I'm used to pushing away from the world and finding my thoughts. I'm a person like that. When I go through things, you know what I'm saying? So I pull away from everybody and I come by myself and I try to figure it out, right? I don't try to get people involved. I don't ask people for shit, none of that shit. Never been one of them niggas in my life. I don't ask for shit, right? But it's just like, we all help each other up and we pull each other in the space. So when we see each other in these spaces, bro, and we seeing like, we helping each other, we gotta also take that shit from our community, start with our homies, and then it start with our the people that's around our community. If I know that you're not out there fucking up people, I know that you're not out here shooting at people, but you know, YouTube pay you. You have a big following, you have a big audience on the Dead Homies, bro, and I know that, all right, oh my hope, bro. That's and I got that too. I don't expect you to be out there some type of hardcore game maker. Nah, nigga, I only need you to reach the people. I only need you to, we can create this narrative to the people. You made it out, whatever you made out, to have a valid enough voice to where whatever you say is it's more permanent on your community. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say promising, because the promise is ready to get broke. But it's more stamped on your community. Like, you know what? You fuck with the homie saying. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna follow up on that. We standing for that. Whatever he's saying, we own that. But everyone had their own personal issue in their own life, so you can't count on that. You gotta count on what's being right. Everybody mad at the messenger, but anybody like, what about the message? Don't forget about the message, bro. They mad at me, come on, oh no, nigga, I don't give a fuck about those niggas tripping on us. We don't give a fuck about that. We don't care about none of that. We do have a problem when we can't take our kids to school and we gotta watch our back. We do have a problem when the younger dudes that's around us, we're trying to get them right and trying to get them in the right state of mind because they all grieving from deaths that we have. So if they going on media trying to get their mind right and y'all putting this in front of their head consistently, it's hard to talk to them when they think that they under attack and they under scrutiny or they under being ambushed by people based on something that they know that ain't true. That's not right. We don't like it, bro. I hope it ain't right. And anybody that's sitting around watching that shit is like, you know what I'm saying? That shit weird, bro. It's weird. Here nigga go what you said, H blank what? Well, I don't know about that H blank shit, bro. My whole thing is this though, right? You can't, I guess you is H blank when you willing to drop your integrity. Cause a lot of these niggas drop their integrity just to get along. When they was with us, managing them, they was our best friends, cool. When they get with these other niggas, they drop their integrity, they drop everything they homies died for and stood for just to go get on some other niggas. Shit, if we beef with some niggas, I don't want to go get along with their enemies. Nigga, fuck all that. I don't want to get on their enemies because we beef with y'all. Fuck y'all, fuck them too. Dead homies, like, what you mean? Like, if they didn't like us because of y'all before, don't wait till we beef with them so y'all can like us again. Like, that don't make sense. Like, that's stupid. Like, because they didn't like y'all for hanging with us, and when y'all start beefing with us, they like y'all again. That's weirdo shit. Like, this is why the streets is fucked up, bro. It's weird. And a lot of y'all be hearing about this little street with us, man. A lot of y'all don't even know how we start beefing, cuz. A lot of people can't even tell y'all how Hoover started beefing with Main Street. They cannot tell you. I got 5 bands right now. if these niggas can get on here and reiterate the story, what happened. They don't know the day it happened on. They don't know who was there. They don't even know. They gonna talk about a party. I'm talking about the little homie got killed. Man, I was already in jail when little homie got killed. How? I had shit whacked out on me. I was already tripping on them before that. My big homie got killed in front of me right before that, right before I went to jail. So how did they, like, how? It don't make sense. Like, a lot of these niggas don't even know how the story happened, bro, with us. So we just keeping on, kicking on all this beef. That's why I said in the comments, when I seen somebody tell me main thing, I'm like, none of my fit. And I'm saying, like, damn, like, it's crazy how these medias keep on kicking up the motherfucking beef, right? It didn't happen at no fucking function. It didn't happen over no function and that shit. We never beefed them over no function. That's not why it happened, bro. I know. Trust me, I know. Nigga, I know. But look, it's like, the sad part about it is that when you got the media kicking up that shit over and over and over, and they can't tell you why a story happened. We know all these stories on here are not true, right? But a lot of my homies, bro, I guarantee you right now, I guarantee you, only 10% of Hoovers that's from Hoover right now, the younger generation, can tell you the actually truth. I bet you. And they can't, while I'm living, they can't tell me the truth. They cannot tell you the truth while I'm living. It's impossible. It's impossible for y'all. It's like 4 people living right now, 3 people, that's impossible for y'all to tell the truth over. Well, like 5, 5 to 6. That was actually there though. Not heard, not got caught, was there. So that's what I'm saying, like y'all can't even know what happened. So when I hear these storylines and these people lying on Treyway, and I'm hearing like, damn, I go to jail 12 years, I've been out 4 years, been 16 years later, and I'm looking at so much chaos that it caused up, and I'm looking at so much, and it's looking at so much shit that caused so much shit to happen, and I'm like, damn, these people can't even, they can't even recite the story on how we start beefing with them, but it's like, god damn, bro, like, y'all keep on starting all these story worries and lies, but y'all don't even know how we even start beefing. And a lot of my homies don't even know. So a lot of shit goes on. If y'all just let it just be what's gonna be in the streets, it'll stop getting kicked up because you keep brainwashing the person with the same shit every day on the internet. This shit don't get took down once it's posted. It's posted. It could be something up there 2 years ago that can spark a feeling. It's like music, bro. Gang banging like music. This is why, like, look, it's the problem with gang banging, bro. Let me tell y'all the problem with gang banging and how like you can begin to change it, right? The problem with gang banging is people can't forget, and you gotta understand you're not going to forget. I used to always get told this, right? My granny. People don't forget. They forget what you do. They forget what you say. They never forget how you make them feel. And I forget, like, everybody forgot what happened. They forgot what was said, how we saw people doing, but they never forgot that they was mad. And this is like, the mad and the bitterness, it lingers on longer than anything. This is why people can see a video for 3 years down the line and still get mad and have an issue with it, something. You feel me? And it's like music. When you hear music, you can hear a song like Usher, Confessions, or you can hear these type of things. I'm talking, this was in my generation, 2003, 2004, when I was a teenager, you know what I'm saying? Coming up 15, 12, 13, 14, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know exactly where I was listening to these songs because music brings timelines and feelings. So when you keep on replaying something in the video, it brings back the memory every time of something that happened. This is why it's important for niggas not to let these people get on here and keep on pushing certain narratives, cuz that shit is out on Hoover. Niggas, that's out, cuz. Y'all better get on their ass. All these platforms, bro, we ain't doing that. If y'all niggas can't come together and say, you know what, I'm gonna come together because we all on here popping about niggas that can't come together, then I'm gonna get off here. If not, you niggas always talking about how y'all gonna do what the next podcast is doing. You gonna title what the next nigga said. You gonna do what the next nigga doing. Shit, they reporting it, I'm gonna report it too. Shit, they doing it, I'm gonna do it too. We just all doing the same thing. What the fuck? That ain't why a nigga on here. I thought street nigga was on here to make a difference. Not to make a difference. I thought street nigga was on here to show something different. So why the fuck you get on here and do the same shit that everybody else doing? Y'all let me know if that makes sense. Drop that like button, bro. on Hoover. Subscribe and all that, bro. Y'all let me know if this makes sense. This is what I don't understand about podcasters, LA niggas, right? But just, I can't say LA. I just want to say podcasters because I seen Gangbanger one. I don't know if other niggas Gangbanger, I'm gonna say podcasters, right? I don't understand how niggas say they left the street life to do something different, to not follow the majority of people. But niggas come to this space, drop videos, and recite the same title as a nigga that ain't never been through what you been through, a nigga that don't know you, nigga don't got the same walk of life, a nigga that's nobody, a nigga that don't got your same reputation, a nigga that don't got your same, you know what I'm saying? Like all this, bro. They don't have your same format. The format of life to them is different. When you get up, you gotta go probably have your pistol when you get done doing your content. They don't have that. So why get on here and reiterate what they putting up? Talking about just the media, they gonna do that. Okay, if they do it, y'all get on their head. That's why we here. We here to get on their head, to show the younger niggas, man, y'all can get on them like that. They're homies, because we know we can't save them in the street. So if you can get on here, y'all can try to get on motherfuckers here that create these narratives together, it would change some shit. For sure it will. It gotta change after that. Because all the content gonna be all podcasts, all LA podcasters. Get on Adam Head, all LA podcasters. Gets on Flop Head, all LA podcasters. Gets on Real Tune Head. I'm just throwing something that I could think that's podcast that got their own platforms. This ain't nobody, no shots on mine. This is just an example. So niggas be getting butt hurt. Oh, you talking about me? No, I'm not. It's only example I can give because everybody don't understand certain type of examples, right? But I'm saying if everybody say, you know what, we gonna get on this nigga. That shit will go viral. That shit'll be content. That shit'll be content. You're talking about exposure. Nigga need a squad that's getting on all these niggas that's going around LA and making false narratives and talking about wrong shit. Need to be niggas on there correcting that. Because on Hobart, you need to correct it in the media first. Before you go to the sides and try to, nah, bro, you can't do that. Yeah. Josh too, man. Josh something else, man. I ain't gonna lie. Josh something else. Josh reached out to me too. Said what's up and all that. I didn't even know how to respond to that nigga, cuz. On Hobart, he said something to me a few days ago, bro. But he's so fucking unpredictable, cuz. We talking about Kunta. Y'all know who Josh is. Josh is Kunta, man. Kunta, OG Kunta from the set. And he's so fucking unpredictable, bro, with shit. It's like, I ain't hit Cub back, bro. I hope I ain't gonna lie. Like certain shit, look, I ain't gonna lie with me. Certain shit I be have to like think about, like, you know what? Like, what is gonna do for you? Like, I hope I like, okay, yeah, like. I reached out the first time, I sent mine to you, we hollered, we said it was cool. And then when the content came out, I realized that people are not who they is. So it's like, I'm not gonna stop being who I am, but I need to be careful on who I'm dealing with, bro. And when I see that people show me sides of them, bro, I hope like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with that, cuz I hope that's the homie, bro. I don't wish no bad. I don't I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't hear none of that shit. You said, you heard what? I got whooped by somebody from, nah, I never got beat up by nobody from living East Coast. But I had a situation with them on the street, and I won a couple of fights for sure. I don't never think I had a close, no fight that from living East Coast that was close to that. Them niggas tried to do something to me with my son in my hand. So every time I ran into them, I was on them. I'm gonna keep it G. I don't even have no, this is facts. You can ask niggas. Niggas will tell you. I used to be on them. Oh, bird. Solo Blue knows, but Solo Blue, Crazo, they know. I've been around them niggas. But yeah, I don't even have a nice feel for them because they try to do something to me around, they try to do something to me with my son in my hand, bro. So I ain't never reacted to them with. Not the 11-8. But I fuck with a couple of them though. Like later on, after being in jail, who from 11-8 East Coast? Nope. I ain't never got whooped by niggas from 11-8 East Coast. Tell them to come on here and say it with me. Who? Nigga whoop me from 11-8 East Coast. Tell them to come on here and say it with me. Tell them to come on here. Tell them to come on here and say whoop my ass. But I used to like, it's a fact though. It's a fact. The East Coast didn't like me in the county because I was tripping on them niggas on the street because of what they tried to do to me with my son. Yeah. On Verve. The nigga tried to do some weird shit. I bounced back on the nigga, and the nigga thought, you know, I always had things. This is like 16, 17 years ago. You feel me? Once I bounced back and Hoover, them niggas took off running. So I ain't never really had, you feel me? I never really had no aggressive situation where nigga was on me. Like, I always been on them about what they done to me. So if a nigga whoop me, I would be gladly to say it, but I've never lost a fight to a 11-8 East Coast. Fact. Let me get my lighter, cuz. Hold on, let's have that conversation though. The 11-8 East Coast is a distance, but they right on 120th and Main. Right there by that church and shit. They be like that state street. 118, 119. I met a gang of good niggas from 11-8 East Coast. Like in my prison term, my nigga Hot Dog, 11-8. I done met some good niggas from 11-8, bro. Like I say, I done ran into Solo, nigga Craig. I done ran into niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly where they at. Hey, but look, that's like the people, right? My thing is this though. I see a lot of podcasts be on here, right? Or they be crying, oh man, nigga did this, and they call him out, right? What is the right conduct for this shit, right? What is the right conduct? Because I'm gonna tell you how I see it too, right? When they talk about Blueface, this ain't even to get on Blueface talking about him or his baby, right? I ain't talking about his baby and nothing like that, right? But I want to make a point when it comes to Blueface, right? Shout out to Blueface, this is what my crime means. Blueface said he caught Faze in jail. He's absolutely right. He beat two niggas up. They say on Hoover, Goo got into it some niggas over a tattoo and shit. On Hoover, got a right over a tattoo, whatever. But my crime is right there when he whooped the niggas out. I'm thinking a nigga from 6-0 and a nigga from somewhere else. They were trying to get out the fight. One of them trying to get out the fight. Like, oh no. But on Hoover, the nigga Blueface like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna get out with both of y'all on Hoover. Blueface like, fuck that, nigga. Blueface tell the nigga, I'm gonna get out both of y'all. My crime is TK, bro. Big TK can tell y'all the story because he called me with it. Blueface know he was there with TK, that was his boy. They had a good relationship, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? TK ain't an Instagram nigga. So TK didn't try to go on there and you're looking out, bro, you're looking out. I know, let me see. I appreciate that, bro. Alright, so I was saying Blueface, I can say Blueface was doing this shit. I can't say he was on the PC yard because he was right on Lancaster on A yard. It's a lot of niggas that go from B yard to go over there. Now I don't know how B yard niggas feel about that, but Blueface didn't go on that yard for no bad shit. He went over there because he was getting write-ups. He went to a higher level for write-ups, whether it was a 50-50 or not. He went up there for fighting and shit. He got more points fighting. Nah, TK is 36. He dark skinned, stocky, on Hoover, good ass hair. That's my crime. He like a black paisa. That's my brother. I love that nigga. On Verse, nigga, that was my crime though. Free TK, nigga on Verse, big TK. Over free my low and little TK, but I'm talking about big TK though. You know he was with him. That's his boy. But he speak nothing but good shit about Lou, bro. On Hoover, he don't be all that nigga. He like, baby dudes on Hoover. I didn't know that nigga was like a gangster like that. He always speak good shit about Blueface, you know what I'm saying? Never said that bad on Hoover. I'm from here, he speak. I'm pretty sure, and I know his boy D-Lo, Tiny D-Lo. Shout out to Tiny D-Lo from schoolyard that be with him and shit. That's my boy. I was in prison with him too, but I was gonna say something about Blueface and their situation, not to get off track, about the media. it's fucked up because no matter what these people trying to paint and want, right, the people, right, y'all gotta understand, I know y'all don't care, but as a person, it's certain shit y'all gotta report, bro. It's because, understand this, bro. Understand this, right? That baby gotta grow up and see this shit all the time, bro. This baby gotta keep on seeing this over and over and over, whether y'all like it or not. So you gotta tell yourself, your content is gonna be the one that fucked this baby life up. We know that she's doing this, right? Blueface did do something positive. If I was Blueface, I would have came home. I wouldn't even be trying to entertain that little nigga. Like the little nigga from Pablo Bino, he sound desperate. He sound weird with that shit. Talking about some with toe and all that. Man, bro, kick back. You should have just showed that you was compassionate with the baby. You should have showed that you was your real nigga by stepping out. When that baby hit that floor, and she told you that baby it's gonna make the baby stronger. As a real nigga, you supposed to jump up and walk out right then and there. And that should have been your storyline. I ain't fucking with that bitch. Bitch, you let your baby go on the motherfucking ground. You crazy. I'm not finna fuck with her, keep fucking with her, and then call my mama and no. I'm gone, bitch. Soon as you tell me some shit like that, I'm gone, cuz. I'm hoping. You know why? This is a clown circus. The nigga from Blackstone was the one who won. He the one who got the good shit. Where he fucked up at, he should have came. He should have been putting niggas on. Well, he could brown. He got the light, but he better play hurt. Bino's better off playing hurt. Oh, you hurt me. Oh, bitch. And he already do love songs, so he should act like she hurt him. He should act like he fucked up. He got a mental problem, like all these other niggas play and do. And should have. And then that way, when she played with this little nigga from Blackstone, it looked like, damn, bitch, you didn't hurt Bino. You didn't play with the nigga from Blackstone, and now you back to Blueface. I hope you don't fuck Face up. Face got out and did the right thing. He got out and put his kids together. That's why, shout out to Blueface, man. Nigga, happy you out, bro. I hope you keep doing what you doing. Don't let these people fuck up what you know that you gotta do, bro. Because you got out, you got with the family. I would have let the bitches stay in the car, though. Bitch, don't get on camera. I understand the baby probably don't know me, so the baby might be acting funny and flopping and shit, but look, bitch, you stay in the camera because it's too much. It's too much, right? Only thing Blueface can do right now, bro, is showing us he gotta put all the bullshit to the side and the drama and be straight to that baby. Now this ain't no, I don't get in people's business. I don't get into grown folk business with their kids. This ain't about no rant about. I'm talking about the blogs that keep on reposting this shit and putting these titles and making it look fucked up. This baby gotta suffer later on down the line. And I'm saying that through all this situation, everybody could have benefited. Only person would have lost at the end is Krishan. Krishan would have lost by all the men being men. Being no been respectful, I did what I can for the bitch. She crazy. I can't fuck with it. But after that toe shit and all this, you make it look like, oh, nigga, I was rooting for you. I was like, damn, she fucked up a good little blood nigga. He said, any, meeny, miny, toe. Some shit that is weird, bro. I was like, oh, this nigga's a weirdo. I ain't even know, oh, this nigga Vito's a weirdo. Oh, blood. And I fuck with the Peblo. I don't know, but shout out to the Peblo. Shout out to the low bottoms, though. Shout out to my nigga Peblo Bo, nigga. 5'4" Peblo Bo. Shout out to my nigga Peblo Bo. That's my boy, nigga. My nigga Uzi and shit. Lil Uzi and shit. Baby Uzi on Hoover. Shout out to the lows, nigga. But they could have been men in the situation and it would have went more further because now, but Face can win at the end too. Record his show and all he gotta do is be there for the baby, bro. Three times. Look, this is what I'm saying. Look at this shit everywhere. They can't stop. That's what I'm saying. Like, they everywhere with it. That's what I'm talking about.
You ain't gonna believe this. What?
I understand. Like, the females, I get it. Y'all hurt. But the niggas, come on, bro. We can't do that. We can't do that. And y'all niggas is not very. Y'all showing a poor example. Y'all niggas is showing a poor example of y'all niggas don't fuck with niggas, certain niggas when they fuck after a bitch. Because by Blueberry fucking after that bitch, everybody want clout. They ain't trying to help her. They don't even give a fuck about the baby. They like, niggas want clout. Like, that's why you can't fuck after everybody, man. Y'all gotta be careful. I don't hope be careful. I hope he stay down though for the crease now. Hope he stay down for the crease now. What's up with the chats though, man? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? He say what? What? I thought Percy was from 602 until he bashed me, cuz. Yeah, you gotta be careful who you fuck, bro. That energy, that transmitting energy, bro. Remember, a woman is a reflection of you. So if you meet a woman and she says she still hurt up the next nigga, she's still a reflection of him. She still haven't got him out her mind, so she still got his ways. She still have his personality. She still have his bullshit weirdness, his weird vibes, his ticks, his little certain tactics he do to her. Fuck all that, bitch. Stop playing me on hobo. So I see, bitch. Hey, stop playing me, bitch. Bye. Dead homie, stop playing me, bro. On hobo. It gotta be that. But a woman is a reflection of you. So listen, let me tell my niggas this, bro. Because a woman, listen, this how you judge a woman. Judge a woman, bro, off her emotions. If this bitch get mad too fast, bro, she haven't learned how to channel her God-given ability, which is her emotions. That's period. So we gotta learn how to channel that. Over. A woman is a reflection of you. So if you meet a woman and a woman still telling you she trying to get over a nigga, or she still a hurt, or you gotta be the one that get her over a nigga, best believe she still act like that nigga. She think like that nigga. She talk like that nigga. She can't stop from thinking like that nigga because everything she do is like this person based on the fact she's still trying to get over him. Bitch, if you got over him, that means you gotta get everything he do out your system. When you stop smoking weed, you can't still have weed around you. When you still stop smoking cigarettes, you can't buy a pack every day. You're gonna fucking smoke it. So if you keep thinking about the nigga, you're gonna keep creating the habits and the weird shit you do. The only difference is I'm the only nigga that's willing to listen. This is why I don't meet women. When I meet a woman, bro, I don't want to hear nothing. I'm not even meet. I'll be like, I don't even like meeting bitches. I hope I'm gonna keep it G. But if you meeting a broad, bro, and she telling you something about her last people, bro, and you sit up there listening, you're a scapegoat. Cause she's supposed to be well enough. She's supposed to be well enough over this nigga before she even entered talking to somebody. On hold, before she even entered talking to you, she's supposed to already have the mindset, oh, I'm done with this dude. Not her still talking about, I'm still good and he hurt me. And, nigga, what is you up there listening to that bullshit for? I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Suck this dick. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bitch. Come here. Oh, but nigga, I'm trying to get some Jawmaster 3000, bitch. Shut up. Fuck is you talking about, this nigga? I don't want to hear that nigga. I don't want that nigga in my mind. I hope you telling me this nigga did weird shit to you. Every time I look at you, bitch, I'm thinking about him. What you talking about? Hold up. This thing I don't understand about bitches, right? I don't like bitches that like, bitch, they say how you start is how you first. I mean, how you first start is how you finish, right? I hate how bitches be like, start off like they just bad, and when they get drunk, they start talking and shit, and they start running their mouth like, bitch, I don't want you to be who you think you is, bitch. When you drunk, you better be who I know you is, bitch, who I think you is, bitch. Stop getting drunk. Y'all, listen, all the women, bro, all the niggas, stop letting bitches get drunk and be they self. Nah, bitch, I don't like you for you. I like you for how I think you are, bitch. I don't like you for who you think you is. If I like you for who you think you is, bitch, we wouldn't even be talking right now. Dead homie. Bitch, you don't even like yourself. Fuck. Don't make me like you for what you think which I like. Bitch, and if you do make me like you for that, you better stay that bitch. You better stay the same bitch that you made me like you for. I don't come this motherfucker getting drunk, getting loose. No, bitch, I don't want you to be yourself. Don't be yourself when you drunk around me, bitch. Be who I think you is when you was sober, bitch. Dead homie. Don't get to talking more, expressing shit more, telling more, talking about the nigga more. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit, bitch. You shut up when I met you. Shut up now, bitch. On Hobart. Get my drink back. I'm about ready to put my fucking finger down your throat, bitch, and get all my drink back. Keep playing. I swear, Hebrew, hey, bitch, get comfortable, and if you want to just, bitch, no. Bitch, don't be who you are. Bitch, be who I think you is, and make me like you. Because at the end of the day, bitch, you're not here for long. You ain't here for long. We know that. We know your ass ain't shit. So, bitch, when you show that shit, that side, bitch, I'm about ready to put my finger down your throat, make you throw up and get all my drink back. Talking about you just want to be yourself because you drunk. Bitch, no, I don't like yourself. I like who the fuck I like that you told me you was when I met you. I don't like who you are. Oh, hope I don't like that shit. That's why when y'all meet these bras, man, y'all better, man, what? As soon as a bitch show you something different, nigga, you better get the fuck on, man. Hey, shout out to 607, now pump. I think I'm gonna be on shit, man. What y'all think we should talk about? If I go on shit, bro, and Bob shit, right? What y'all think we should talk about? What y'all think we should cover? What y'all think we should cover, man? I really want to get the message out to the podcasters and let motherfuckers know, bro, we do have a voice. I think podcasts don't understand, right? This is what I'm saying. Well, podcasting, I thought, now I'm supposed to go today, bro, but I had shit to do today. I hope I'm supposed to go today, though. But, it's going, 2 days, it's gonna work. Watch this, on hold up. Hey, but nigga really want to get that message across, bro, and like the podcasters and let niggas know, like, we do have, my bad, but we do have like a say so. We do have, like, we are the new rappers, or we are the new that, like, as far as urban dudes. And I don't think niggas see it. I'm not trying to be that. That's not the goal. But it's like when people see you and they consistently say, hey, I see you, see what you're doing, and it's like, rap is not what it is no more like that, right? So when you got dudes on here being the most influential, they gotta be careful what they say and what they bring in. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know, our job is to bring the rappers on, bro. Don't think you better. Like, I don't think I'm better. No, bird. Like, bring them on. Like, nigga, any nigga that wanna sound fucking nigga, bro. I hope I just haven't got to the point to that yet. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that just wanna sit down, I hope I got some shit with Street Heat. I got some shit with Young Magnificent. I still got the interview with what's the name? You feel me? With Gummy got the second interview. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that. Now who had the first one? Somebody came out and said they had the first interview for Woody. I had the second because my shit came out this year in February. That one was last year. So now that a nigga, I could have went live with Uncle them. So it's not that, bro. A nigga want to have a message that a nigga putting across. And you know the message. We all have a story, but those story don't mean you have a message. It was S. Wiggins on Verse. But we all have a story, but I don't mean you have a message. What you've been through in your story and how you came out of it and what you learned through, it shows you a message. You know what I'm saying? The message, the path on to people. But you could be empathetic. You ain't gotta be sympathetic and see me and feel sorry and go through the same shit I go through because you don't get it. Sometimes look and say, ooh, I can feel that. Like, that nigga hurt. I don't want to be hurt like that. I'm hoping, like, sit back and let nigga tell you. Stop. We gotta stop making my story greater than yours. This is why I don't really get into the storytelling and try to make my story better than nobody. I can go bar for bar with shit that happened in my life that's factual, that will create content, because everything that y'all think y'all know on the internet, I've been there for before, or I know the situation. So it's not that the situation have hurt me or affected me in a way, but it's just like, it's not about having bar for bar who been hurt more. It's about going through it and telling little niggas, look, bro, why go through that? And if I could be here and you got music and you good and my shit viral, come on my shit, let me turn up with you, nigga. Let me dance, let me bring the bitches on here, let me on Hoover, let me turn on one time on Hoover with the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is, like, that's what it is, bro. Yeah, I fuck with that nigga on Hoover, that's my nigga. Hey, look, I fuck with all my homies. I even fuck with Kunta. I fuck with Percy. I fuck with all my homies, bro. I'm not, like, look, don't think just because the social media space and nigga, I fuck with everybody that's on here doing something, right? I may not agree. I don't like certain shit, so I gotta, but do I fuck with them? I'ma fuck with them. I fuck with them because I support them. I don't want to see nobody go back to jail. I don't want to see nobody hurt, dead. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. That ain't it. It's gonna happen. This is what people don't understand and wake up. We all gonna die. I don't give a fuck what y'all realize or what y'all really. Nigga, I understand death at 11 years old, 10 years old. My granny died as soon as I caught my time. She died November, December, January, February. She died 3 months later. So the person who had me when my mom, after my mom died, like this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I understand death at a young age. My big homie got killed in front of me. I didn't see a homie that raised me get killed from dropping me off. Like I'm saying that these people have set monumental moments within my community when they died because of the passing of them. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that like a lot of it affects a lot of people to where they walked away and just never looked back and never was the same no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like you know what, enough is enough. And some people are so effective in communities to where when they lose someone that's effective, they walks away like, that shit ain't. It's you know what I'm saying? Some shit is like, come on, bro, super tired of this shit. But having these platforms on Hope, nigga, we gotta figure it out. I'm trying to be on them for young niggas. I'm trying to look, nigga, you come on my shit. Turn that motherfucker up. Go on the homie shit, Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to change your life and you want to be spiritual and enlightened, you want to go over there, got comedy and shit. I hope you go over there. You want to go over there and push your rap shit, whatever. Go on back on fit. You want to have many outlets and platforms to show niggas you can get out of there too. I know that everybody preaches. I know, but I'm saying if the podcaster have this much power to make everyone make content about the same shit, imagine if everyone was really helping, like, or coming together. The podcasters can't be niggas that you in the space every day hanging, doing on bullshit, but you can't even holler at nobody over there to get no type of message across. It's just about a gang of bullshit that's going on in the community. It gotta be some type of like understanding too with us to where we're not gonna let nobody come and create a space and talk bad on our community. Cause they keep saying a lot of niggas is from other states. But if everybody from other states, why would you let an out-of-state nigga come say something about your community and what you know about? Niggas put all the podcasts supposed to be on them. Like, hey, look, nigga, don't come with that shit before you even start. Don't come with that, nigga. You can have comments what you saying, but nigga, don't get the lying and shit and throwing salt and throwing shit in the game, bro, to where you stirring up shit. You trying to stir up Kool-Aid. So then you go back and be commentating somewhere in the house, watching this shit unfold. You think you smarter than the average bear, but really we own to you, nigga. We own to you. We own to you. That's all niggas doing. They think they can play puppet master and stir shit up, but if you don't call it out, it's on us. It ain't nothing about a hope, just speak on it. Call it out. It ain't saying it's gonna change it. It may not never change, bro. But if you see that shit happening, you gotta do the seeding like them. I'm a seed and let my homies know what y'all doing so they can know every tactic. So when it comes to them on Hoga, they need to know every tactic when it comes to motherfuckers that don't like us. You gotta know how your enemy moves. So if we don't know who the enemy is, how the fuck we know who to attack? The enemy is the people that's allowing the narrative to be spreaded amongst my community with no witness, with no type of evidence. Y'all acting like the police because that's what the police do. The police will tell you going to jail and you did this and you gotta stand here all the way until you go to trial until we find you guilty. That's exactly what the street's doing right now. That's exactly what the street's doing. They acting, I'm not calling nobody police, but what I'm saying, if you incriminate somebody and charging them for something that hasn't been already convicted, what are you doing? That's police shit. Like, that's what the police do. When you go to jail for a gun, you can throw that motherfucker. You go in jail until they figure out if you did it. Beyond, I'm saying without reasonable doubt. So it's like, this is what motherfuckers doing. They're creating that. So, bro, don't do that. Don't do that to us. On GSB, don't do that. Don't do that to my people. That don't even make sense. Leave us alone, bro. Let us mourn. Let us go through what we gonna go through on the side. Don't pump it up. We don't need y'all to stir it up. We don't need y'all to pump it up. We don't need y'all to do nothing. We don't need y'all voices. We don't need y'all narratives. We know y'all gonna have it, but it's all bad people, and your word ain't nothing. If you saying that a retaliation comes from some people that you can't even prove that was the first place of the victim, that's wrong and it's misleading. Period. Until you can prove that, and you was there, that means that you either was there, you know who did it, or you fucking the nigga that did it. The only how you can know who did that and he from who is if you fucking them. Now, for real, if you either did it or you fucking them. Only how you can know what's going on with baby you shit is if you fucked the nigga from Hoover sucked his dick and he pillow talked and told you some shit, or if you did it with him. Other than that, how you know? Cause y'all niggas is not even, this ain't even Hoover niggas saying it. This is other people saying it. So if you saying it, how you know? That don't make sense. Unless you pillow talking. So don't even create that narrative. That's weird. And the only thing they can say is, well, I got that from another blog. Well, shit. If somebody else drop a kite in prison, if you gonna go get the kite and hear what they said and repeat it, you gonna rehearse the same kite. And you go to prison, and niggas drop a kite to police, and they tell you, police gonna tell you what they said, man. We got a kite saying that Luther was in danger, and some bullshit going on with the white and black. But you gonna drop another kite tomorrow because you know that everybody been doing that and the tension already there. The tension already there with the blacks and whites. The tension already there with the Mexicans, the Bloods and Crips. So they already tripping. Let me drop one too. Nah, nigga, that's weird, cuz. Stop doing that. Stop getting that shit and misleading people. Do that shit somewhere else. I'm saying though, for all the content that they said ran, I don't understand why everybody piggyback off the same shit. Hey, how y'all feel about the NBA, bro? I'm kind of nervous. Like, I'm looking at the NFL, right? Do it make y'all nervous right now? Or do it make y'all feel some type of way to know that the NBA already have an investigation, right? And we know that they play board, they playing games, they did whatever they're doing. So this shit right, I'm looking at it right here, that's why. How do y'all feel about knowing, like, football season right now and a nigga want to bet? Do that make you want to bet, to lock your shit in case they do some fuck shit? Or do it make a nigga want to, like, look at the, like, damn, bro, I'm hoping, like, the sport that I love, I can't even enjoy it. On how to fix what? Let me know on how to fix what, bro. I want to see that right now. What act time out? This is the shit I'm talking about. They saying this, right? They got shit like this, but then they said the nigga from Hoover and it's in the Hoover. But really, we find out this nigga ain't even get apprehended and caught. So who the fuck got caught? This is what I'm talking about. So now everybody got to switch their shit and say other weird shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Further, you have a great story and that you have lots to share, and I would love to get.
King definitely won.
You said it be Hoover this, Hoover that. What that's that? AK have a good suggestion on how to fix it. You said it be Hoover this, Hoover that. Nah, for real. Nah, but you can't say that, right? What you mean percentage on the bet? So look, what you mean? Cause look, if they got percentage on a dirty bet, that's what you're talking about? If they all got a percentage on a dirty bet, like you can't say that, cause look, if they all got a percentage on the bet, the shit would have been over in a week. If you would have gave everybody on the team a percentage of a dirty bet, nigga, everybody would have told fast as fuck. Because the minute that this nigga would have lost his job, and they would have said, we cutting you, you would have been over there pillow talk. Oh, fuck them. They do dirty shit anyway. So you can't do that. They had special players, and within those special players, it's just like a secret society, bro. It's just like being the Illuminati, right? But in the basketball team. Now just imagine Illuminati, all these people at P. Diddy house, all these people at these big ass places, right? It's on a clean bench, like you saying. Yeah. Well, if they did, yeah, but then you can't look. It's hard to say that because if the players did have that, what about a player that's mad at his team? Okay, so if we let a player over there put some money into it, right? And everybody played good. But what if you mad at your team? What if LeBron James, look at Delonte West. What if the NBA can bet and they can go bet on their own team, right? And they can have a percentage, right? And whatever it might be. And this nigga making mad money. He a nigga, but you know, he just a young nigga. You got Delonte West fucking, well, he was having intercourse with LeBron James' mother, right? And he mad, he on his situation. What if a nigga just wanna fuck it up and tarnish it? This is why you can't allow them to even have no say so when it comes to the bet. You get your money from us paying you, and you trying to stay on the team so you can further. Now your next step is the championship. We cannot let the money be the incentive. You know what I'm saying? If the money is the motive, then you niggas spending the same money that we giving y'all. What if you go broke and you have a gambling addiction for betting on your team and betting on us? Say for instance, right? Right? They all betting on the team. All the players can bet for NBA. They all can bet. But as they betting, they losing their money on the bets. Like, you feel me? Or even if they ain't betting and they getting a percentage of the bet, what if somebody mad at someone on the team and they want to make them lose and fuck with their money? You a star player, everybody mad at you. They own you, you can win championships, nobody want to do what they do. You like, damn, I'm betting. Not even that, niggas with the team, it's like, it's a fucked up thing, bro. So what you want to do is keep them exactly away from that shit, you know what I'm saying? When they were smart enough, they had a family on the side betting. And they'd be going hard. I'm gonna go hard, nigga. Go, bro. You my nigga, Gorilla, right? Nigga, you believe in me, bro? Listen, put down 20 right now. I'm at least put up 30 tonight. I'm putting up 30, this many assists. You my nigga, bro. If not, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, on hope, like, I can't make that bet. I can't do that. You my boy. I grew up with you. It gotta be certain. You gotta have somebody that you trust, somebody you fuck with that can do shit like that when you got money. You my nigga, bro. On hope it. No matter if it go bad or not, bro. I got you. It gotta be a nigga that, you know what I'm saying? But you can't be the one. I feel like that can't be. Cause what if we all on the team, we all making money, but he become the star now because somebody want to be the head. If everybody playing good in the league because they got bets on bets, now everybody want to be that nigga because they can't put their egos to the side. And you know that's what amongst men, that's the most important thing. And me and be able to say, you know what, bro, I stepped on your shoe, I apologize. Now from there, if you look at me up and down, I'm on you. But if I stepped on your shoe, bro, it's nothing wrong with me sometimes. Hey, look, my bad, bro, I stepped on your shoe. And I apologize, bro. For sure, brother. Hey, for now, but if you look at nigga up and down from there, nigga, I already said my bad. You ain't finna keep going on, nigga, like cause I'm wrong. That's like a nigga owing you money and they talking to you crazy cause you owe them. I don't give a fuck what I owe you, nigga. I will slap the fuck out you, nigga. I don't care if I owe you a penny, $2, nigga. Stop playing me, cuz I'm hold it. You get that shit when I give it to you. Now, nigga, I already prepared you on bullshit by the way you talking to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, look, I'm saying like when you look at the NBA and shit going on, you can't do that because the motherfucker will try to fuck up a nigga future. Oh, you know what? Fuck this nigga. Now all these players, 4 players on the team, working together to try to fuck it up, whatever he got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now this is just all bullshit. I feel like the best thing would have been doing is like, the best thing that would have been doing is like raising the pot. Like for every game, like it should be like this, right? It should be like if you play good, for the person that play like the best, like they play 100-some games, right? 100-some games, right? Say the best 20 games straight, whatever. You keeping your average up. You should be able to get a bonus. They should throw something on there because the casino's betting on you. We got all this on you, right? Let me throw you some extra. We're gonna take a more percentage out of the betting because this dude been doing so well, playing so well, and he been making people some money. Let's throw him something on that, but make the league accept the fact that if this dude played 20, 10, 15 really good games, and he done made money on bets, he should be able to work a game bonus, or you feel me, a 10-game bonus. That should make niggas play more. I want a 10-game bonus. Fuck you mean, nigga? I just spent all that money at the club last night. I done brought that watch. Nigga, what? Nigga, now you got people playing for these games back to back, 10, 10, 10, instead of playing the whole season and getting, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody not gonna get a championship. Everybody not gonna get a ring. They ain't gonna get there. Everybody gonna get the trophy, bro. Let them niggas play every couple of games, 10, 15 games. You gonna up your bonus, bro. Hopefully you get a bonus, a bonus pay or something. Just at that time though for them games. And then it's set over, let it start over and somebody else get it. But that money come from all the people that's been betting on them, all the people that's been doing this because they've been making so much money off of them doing these bonus bets. That should be like, all right, boom. Hopefully it should be a say no more. nigga said Hilltop. What's Hilltop? Hey, what y'all feel about cartoon, man? They got it on cartoons. These cartoons said something about the things he done and shit, like this right here. How y'all feel about this content, man? I'm gonna let y'all watch this content. Tell me how y'all feel about this content.
Some personal injury lawyers talk about less fee, but when you read the fine print, it's really an empty promise. At the Richard
7 Hail Marys, cause these niggas out here lurking, trigger happy deal. Bad bitches, but they trash. So tickle. And certain enemy turrets had encroached on the set to the point to where, like, where the homies at? Is this still our set? And me by myself then had to get cracking, had to turn up just to get the set back. And that can't be disputed. You know, I get out, we come up, we Avalon, but everybody over there on Main. We over here on Main, we ain't from Main Street. Oh man, if you know who on Avalon, what?
Shout out to Dago too.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man?
Shout out to
It's
my
your
niggas
boy
in
Young
Dago,
Man,
man.
Don't
Hold
care
up.
about number with the check.
Hit that like button, we in
Make
this
sure you go
motherfucker.
ahead, like and subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, it'll bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other. The recipient of Hot Topics, y'all see Big Cartoon, aka Tony, Bob Trey Avalon. So, I had supposed to been got to this segment.
Hey, it's a nigga on here, bro. I seen that nigga yesterday, right? Let me know if y'all know. It's a nigga on here, but Young and Hefe, he a fat nigga, look like Mike Jones, right? That nigga, like, I don't know what his problem is with Ant. I don't know what his shit is, right? But that nigga be riding cuz dick, like, on Hova, no homo, no nothing. I don't know if y'all know this nigga, bro. I'm gonna try to find his name and try to find y'all some content. Because I seen something that popped up with me on it. What made me look at his content is I seen me. So I'm like, what the fuck? And it was just playing, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna let y'all see that, bro, on Verge. I'm gonna let y'all see that shit and see what nigga talking about. He be like hating on that nigga, bro. I'm gonna let y'all see. I don't know what his problem is with him.
When it first came upon my algorithm, right? I didn't have a chance to listen in on Cartoon Reasoning from him stepping down from the Five Trey Avalon and not banging no more. I had a phone call with Cartoon, right? That was probably a little roughly over 2 or 3 months ago. Probably about 2 months ago.
Hey, shout out to Cartoon too, man. I seen him. He converted. Said he start went to church. I don't think he's a Christian. I don't want to say he was a Christian now. I don't want to say if he just decided to convert over and fully Christianity. But shout out to him for making that step, man. On Verge, like on Verge. Shout out Cartoon, man, for sure. It's not a bad statement. I just was seeing this right now, and I wanted to see because he had made a comment that was going viral, and it was like, damn, I don't know if people took it. I feel like people shouldn't have took that shit, and they shouldn't have certain things, bro. Like we know what people trying to say, but even when we fuck up, you got to be careful what you say on here. But like I said, we do have the power to not put enlightenment to it. Those who matter. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that it's not gonna be on there. He shouldn't have said it. He shouldn't have did it. That's on him. But what I'm saying is though, when we have the power to not, when whoever we don't care about, they don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? It's just like men. Men, whatever the bitch don't care about, the niggas don't give a fuck about. Niggas only care about what the hoe say. You know what I'm saying? So, but the hoe say is no say. So it's like, damn, it's fucked up, bro. Like, I shout out to Cartoon, and I hope that, and he took this time in his life to transition, people don't play with that based on they see the growth. And this gonna be the challenge. This is what the devil gonna do right here. Not trying to get into that spiritual realm, but the devil is gonna attack right now because he see him doing something better. You know what I'm saying? And this going all platforms, you know what I'm saying, with people. Over like, it's crazy, because I seen it on Instagram. He said something on Instagram, and I think what's the name dropped it. 21 questions. That's why I first seen it. And seeing it now would make me click on it.
You know, right before he made cartoon, right, that was probably a little roughly over 2 or 3 months ago. Probably about 2 months ago, right before he made the announcement, like 2 days before he made the announcement. It was something that was very disturbing that had happened, you know, with somebody that was a member out their area. And I had hollered at Cartoon, I had hollered at a few other homies from Avalon to try to reconcile the situation and, you know, figure out what could be done about the situation because the situation was blasphemy. From that, you know, I was told that, you know, the situation was underhand and that the participant in our person we was talking about at hand was on drugs and may have been hallucinating and just saying things. From there, 2 days later, Cartoon come on YouTube and drop the segment that he's no longer Cartoon, call him Tony. Me and Cartoon really didn't get to holler since then, but he has sent me a few text messages, which I replied back because I'm not mad at Cartoon, you know what I'm saying? Cartoon is in his 60s, you know what I'm saying? And if he decided that, you know, he wanted to lay his flag down and be Tony, in which he was first born, and be on Pawpaw time, he'll put his bid and did his time. Who am I to say, like, oh, man, you a sucker, you a this, you a that, you a buster, you know what I'm saying? The man been in jail countless of times, served countless of years, and as he say out of his own mouth, serve his community. Now,
Alright, there's something I want to say too, right? Just because you put your flag down, that don't mean that the people don't love you. That don't mean that the community don't care. That don't mean that your people gonna change on you. Right? Well, for sure, do something better. We know that. But don't make us your backup plan. Don't make the community, have the community with you when you do that. Drag along, do your duty. You know, if you're going to church, come back to the community, bring the little kids, the little niggas you see go from school, the ones that you can save, the ones you can talk to. Come here, little nigga, don't stop giving it to him. I know for sure, it's a little nigga over there, I'm saying, this little nigga ain't 7 in the set, right? This is facts, I hope on my mama rest in peace. Every time he see me, I used to own him. What's up, nigga? Because he like the leader of the group. So I fuck with the little nigga, you know what I'm saying? I try to look out for him. I take him in the store, make sure he good, right? See him with the little ball, come here, nigga, throw him the ball. They didn't want to throw me the ball. Nigga act like I was the nigga in the Boys of the Hood at first. Never want to throw me the ball. Give me the ball, nigga. Nigga try to throw me the ball for like a week. Nigga, throw me the fucking ball, nigga. I'm getting irritated, but I go in the store, I'm like, damn, these little nigga want to throw me the ball. I go and look at the little nigga, I say, he's sharp. Hover. This is a little nigga I took liking to, but it was more like, I like you more because that nigga stood up, bro. He was more like, I ain't gonna just throw this nigga my ball, like, fuck all that. I know what's going on, like, he probably in his head, this is how I thought. I said, damn, this little nigga watch Boys in the Hood. He ain't gonna throw me that ball. He thought I'm one of them niggas and I'm wearing the homies. I'm like, all right, boom, first time. So you never want to throw it, right? But after a while, talking to him, I realized this nigga got his own mind. I realized why they gravitate towards him. Why they be around the little nigga, why they allow him to he be quiet, but then when he speak, they all, come on, we going. They not gonna sit around and know. But when he, you know what I'm saying, start fucking with the little nigga, making sure they all was straight, it came to a point to where, I'm telling niggas now, he good with himself, that little, I told him, little nigga, I don't ever talk to him in front of niggas. I seen him take his hand and then keep going around the homies. But I seen his parents, his mom or something in the store. Oh, just give it like a little, you know what I'm saying, knowledge of that, right? How coming back to the community. I'm not no fucking I'm not no Christian, I ain't know none of that, I ain't nothing to say that, but I'm telling you how effective it can be, because I'm not the idle person. The little nigga didn't want to throw me the ball, but I'm telling you how I started liking the little nigga, right? He had his own mind, so the little nigga mom, I'm trying to look out for him, she like looking at me crazy. And he looking at me like, because he let me buy him shit, but he don't let me give him bread. I'm in a rush trying to get a nigga some money and leave out the store, he was not having it. He looked at me like this, his mama looked at me. Then he say, no, mama, he cool, he cool. Like, he cool. He looked at me, shook my hand. He said, don't worry about it. He said, just give me next time. He said, I'm all right. And they went over to his mama and grabbed his mama, and they walked to the little, to Muhammad shit. They had homie, bro, so I said, damn, I like this little nigga. I'm saying, though, you got kids like that with strong minds. He never tried to be over there on no weird shit, so when you get dudes like Cartoon, and they able to transition, and they can come back, we need him to be on them little niggas like that in the community. Throw me the ball. Come here, little nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that might get your attention. Or, come here, like, you feel me? You ain't got to tell them what not to do. But, if I see leadership in you, bro, I got to show you that, all right, nigga, I ain't trying to do this. This ain't it. I can't even lead you out here to the streets because I'm trying to go somewhere else. I'm trying to do something right. How the fuck you a kid and I'm trying to lure you somewhere and I'm trying to go somewhere else? I'm going to leave you for abandonment. I'm going to leave you basically. Hopeless. I'm basically going to abandon you out here in these streets. That's what it come down to. That's what I'm saying.
And you know,
I said it to say that it all comes to abandonment in the streets. So when we understand that our homies that we fuck with is not abandoning us, they're just moving on and doing something better. Oh, hope, like, come back and fuck with the community. That's it.
I'm teasing, just joking with them.
We don't got no more heroes, bro. Y'all let me know a hood hero we got since Nipsey been killed.
Cartoon said it's over with. And we had a discussion about the situation, and I'm not gonna throw no names out there, but one homie particularly really didn't like the segment that Cartoon had dropped because he felt like Cartoon was being untruthful and saying that he was the biggest Avalon and that nobody had more work than him. He felt like it was blasphemy, he felt like it was untrue because he said it was other names. And although Cartoon is older than this guy as well, you know, he's been around, you know what I'm saying, probably about the 23 years that Cartoon was in jail and stuff like that. And from what he remembered, he said Snoop was the biggest Avalon. But with that being said, we about to get into this Cartoon
Why they say a name, though?
segment. Y'all
That's
already
crazy.
know that it's the halfway to heaven effect. We gonna commentate.
Jailhouse almost 40 years of my life. And every time
Why
I
niggas say
got
that?
out, nobody have nothing for me.
Why they say a name after that? The biggest.
Nothing.
I'm not even on the homie content. I'm going to get on nobody content, right? But let's see if he say Snoop. If he say he the biggest Avalon, why they drop another name? You should let him just tell on himself.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I was even out. Cause they know how I got out on the street. They know how I bang. And they didn't want to bang like that, so they was like, dang man, tune back. Yeah, tune back. All you marks and busters don't have to get on the good foot. So they would just stop coming around Southport until I went back. They know I wasn't gonna stay out there long. When I went back, then they start coming back around. Doing what? Nothing. Standing around the park, drinking, getting drunk, and doing nothing. I got out this time, Mike. After doing 23 straight. I had one homeboy look out for me. One homeboy look out for me, Mike.